falling in.
So what was that, Nan? You said something about in the wall, bombs.
Yeah, Dennis and David, his brother was 5, he was 8. He can remember the bombs falling on London, all the buildings that went down into the cellars and the underground railway tracks. They had to hide in there, go down under the ground, because all above ground was bombed to dust and bricks. There was nothing left. They bombed everywhere. So them that were down underground, well, they saved their lives. They had blankets and cushions and pillows to put the little children and babies to keep them warm. And they had to sit to the wall. And there was only a platform that they could sit on. And the trains had stopped running. But it was bad, he said, but he can remember how bad it was. And then they got vans and cars to take them out to the countryside. There was a curfew, they wouldn't bomb. When they were evacuating women and children, they couldn't drop the bombs on them, so they got out to the country. They come to Wolverhampton and Birmingham and Bridgnorth and Coventry and all them smaller places. They only bombed the big place, the cities and the shops and that. But Dennis can remember it ever so well. David was crying all the while because his mother died, didn't know. Reenie was with her, she was 16. Mum had a bad heart, Dennis's mum. And Reenie was with her when she died. The bombing made her very ill, frightened her. She kept having heart attacks. And she died with one of them. And Reenie started to have fits, epileptic fits.
Who's Reenie?
That was Dennis's older sister.
Okay.
Dennis was 8 and she was 16. And David was 5. Dennis and David come to Wolverhampton. Reenie had to go back to London, she was 16, to help in the hospitals and the welfare homes, the old people. But she wasn't hurt, she didn't get bombed. They had a Red Cross over the buildings that the bombers were not to bomb them because there were sick people and old people, so they didn't drop the bombs on them buildings. You see, there was courtesy, although they were killing one another, but there was courtesy, like common, what was it called? Oh, had a name. It had a special name. Oh, I can't think of it. It had a special name that they wouldn't bomb certain places, hospitals, nursing homes, schools. They couldn't drop bombs over them. I forget, there was a big name to it. It was international. Both sides couldn't drop. England couldn't drop bombs on Germany where there was hospitals or schools, old people. And America couldn't drop bombs on them. And the same with Germany and Japan. They couldn't bomb hospitals or where there was children or old people. They had to hold their bombs. Industry, they bombed. Factories and that, they bombed. What was it called now? It had a name.
It's all right if you don't remember.
No, but it's annoyed me not to be able to bring it to mind. It was an international law that they couldn't drop bombs on these buildings. And they were to give the under the red flag, they were to give them passage to the underground to get out of the way of the upper bombs fell on the top, on the high ground, but not deep into the sea or into the water. What was it called? No, it had a name.